guys, now we're going to bring it up to the 80s and we're going to look at Sega. The first Sega system that we'll look at of the Sega line is the Sega Master System. Here you see the Sega Master System, the first console. And at the time when they when Nintendo was in the market, Sega released its own console. Now, due to marketing and advertising, Nintendo owned the market and the majority of people and children owned Nintendos. But there was definitely a market for Sega. There were more arcade games that came out for Sega, including one of my favorite, which was Afterburner. Other games included Outrun, R-Type, and a few others like Vigilante and Altered Beast. Game carts, were very, simple. Just a normal cart with a sticker in the name. But the interesting thing that Sega had that Nintendo didn't have were the cases. Alright, now if you talk to a majority of people that enjoy Sega, or later on Sega Genesis, the thing that everyone enjoys about this is the fact that they have cases that are manageable, that have really nice artwork, and they're good storage for your games and your instructions. Sega Master System, this one here also had a card reader, so you could have cards that slipped in here which are also games. An idea of that was, for example, Teddy Boy, and there you see the card form. The pads were quite similar to Nintendo, except for the fact there was no select or start. The reset was on the console. Your directional pad was there, and your 1 and 2 buttons. Similarly, at this time, you had your RF switch that went out to your TV and your power unit that went to the back. Later on, Sega came out with the Master System as a revised Master System, which is number 2. This actually had Wonder Boy installed already in the game console, and there you have a top load system which had a cover to protect it from dust. Power switch was here, and you could also pause the game. This, however, didn't have the cart, or the game card, which was featured here on the Master System 1. Other peripherals included your light phaser, as mentioned, your directional pad, 3D glasses, and other branded controllers. This was actually hard to use because for majority of people, obviously using Nintendo and Sega, we are all directional pad with left. So trying to use a controller to the right, is a little bit difficult. Just going back to that. So, without further ado, we're going to look at my favorite game on the Sega Master System, and only because I loved it at the arcade, which was, obviously, Afterburner. And this just takes a minute to load. Now it's going to be, again, as you see in my other videos, it's going to be a little bit hard to play this because I'm going to be playing it with just my one hand here while holding the camera. But we'll see how good I do. Alright. This is kind of hard because I got to switch back and forth. That was my favorite part in the arcade, was doing barrel rolls. I'm kind of doing here good, alright, considering. Whoa, I almost got smoked there. Oh, I got smoked, and down I went. Anyways, that was a look at the Sega Master System. So now, we're just going to keep going in order of Segas, and you can probably guess what's next. See you guys soon, and hope you like this video.